the best smartphones of 2025. Welcome to our channel Future Mart. In today's video, we are going to discuss about top best smartphones of 2025. At number 1, we have Samsung Galaxy S25. Samsung's upcoming flagship trio are now mere weeks away. You should have January 22nd, 2025 in your diary for the unpacked reveal event. Early leaks have suggested the S25 Ultra will follow the trend for flat sides and curved corners, making it a closer match for the regular S25. Expect smaller screen bezels and Snapdragon 8 Elite silicon across the board, no matter where in the world you live. I'm betting Samsung will have plenty to say about Galaxy AI come launch day, and we can expect the usual top-tier OLED screens, feature-packed take on Android, and suitably flagship pricing. Charging speeds aren't looking like they'll improve, though, and whether there'll be a new suite of rear cameras is still unknown. If you want a new device now, the Galaxy S24 Ultra remains an absolute smasher of a smartphone. At number 2, we have Apple iPhone SE 4. Sides and a 6.1 inches OLED screen, bringing the SE bang up to date. That's a big change from the outgoing model, which has old-school Touch ID and a Diddy 4.7 inches screen. Dynamic Island is unlikely to make the cut, and the action button probably won't appear either. Expect a notch and a traditional alert slider instead. USB-C connectivity is a given, as European rulings will soon prevent Apple from selling Lightning-equipped devices. A price rise seems likely to account for all that new hardware. The next SE will probably arrive in March 2025, as this tends to be when Apple introduces new iPhone SE models. In the meantime, the current SE remains the cheapest way into iOS without shopping secondhand. At number 3, we have Google Pixel 9a. Google has only recently overhauled its mainline Pixel range with a smaller Pro, and brought the Fold on side as well. Rumors suggest that could be it for the Pixel 9 generation, with a cheaper 9a off the cards, but other leakers have indicated that's not the case. If we do get a Pixel 9a, expect it to hover around the $500/$500 mark and dilute down the Pixel 9's Gemini AI smarts, clever rear cameras, and fresh new design into something a little more wallet-friendly. At number 4, we have Xiaomi 15 series. One of the first commercially available phones with Snapdragon 8 Elite internals, the Xiaomi 15 series had it all to prove. Early reports out of China suggest it has delivered, with lower power consumption, stronger performance, faster AI processing, and higher quality gaming. The other major upgrade seems to be battery. The regular Xiaomi 15 has a compact 6.36 inches display, yet finds room inside for a 5,400 mAh cell. The larger 6.73 inches Xiaomi 15 Pro tops out at 6,100 mAh. Both are big improvements over the previous generation and larger than you'll find in any Western flagship. Both phones follow current design trends with flat frames and curved corners. Each has a trio of 50MP rear cameras, with the Pro's 5x telephoto zoom and macro focus abilities being a reason to upgrade. There's no clue right now if Xiaomi is also working on a photography-focused Xiaomi 15 Ultra. Given the outgoing Xiaomi 14 Ultra was one of our favorite camera phones of 2024, we're hoping we won't have to wait too long to see a sequel. The Xiaomi 15 and Xiaomi 15 Pro will almost certainly see a global launch in early 2025, possibly around Mobile World Congress in March. Until then, the Xiaomi 14 remains one of the most potent, small Android phones around, and can be found at tempting prices. At number 5, we have OnePlus 13. The OnePlus 13 has already gone official in China, as reports from 9 to 5 Google and other media outlets have reported, providing a peek at what we may be able to expect from a global release. Unsurprisingly, the Chinese version of the device runs on Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and supports 100W wired charging. The design has also been updated compared to the OnePlus 12, with the OnePlus 13 featuring a fresh look with flatter edges and a 6.82-inch screen. There's also IP69 water and dust resistance on the Chinese model, making its durability rating slightly higher than the typical IP68 label found on most mainstream phones. At number 6, we have Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Samsung typically releases new foldable phones in the summer, and we have no reason to expect anything different in 2025. While we haven't heard much about what Samsung may have in store for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 yet, it'll likely have an upgraded processor to match the one in the Galaxy S25 lineup. If Samsung follows the same approach it's taken in recent years, Camera and design improvements are likely as well. What we probably won't see, though, is an integrated S Pen, as Samsung's Patrick Chomet told CNET in an interview that the company didn't want to compromise on battery life, performance, and design by adding an S Pen slot. Samsung also released a special edition of the Galaxy Z Fold 6 in South Korea with a thinner design. An analyst, Ross Young, CEO of Display Supply Chain Consultants, said it will launch another variant like this next year. At number 7, we have the 14 Pro series by Realme. The Realme 14 Pro series is all set to rival the Redmi Note Pro series, boasting a stylish design measuring 8 mm thick and weighing 187 grams. Featuring a 6.7-inch 120Hz AMOLED display with quad curved edges, this phone promises an experience for users on the go. The powerful 5,200 mAh battery ensures lasting performance, complemented by the convenience of 80W charging support that minimizes wait times for recharging your device. In terms of the camera features of this phone, it boasts a 50MP sensor and a 50MP periscope telephoto lens, with an 8MP ultrawide sensor. Plus, the front camera, with its impressive 32MP resolution, will always live up to your expectations. At number 8, we have Apple iPhone 17 lineup. Apple is expected to release 4 iPhones next year as usual. The difference, however, is that it might replace the larger Plus model with a new iPhone 17 Slim, according to reports from The Information, Bloomberg, and analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. This so-called iPhone 17 Slim would have a sleek design and a screen with a high refresh rate, but may only have one rear camera instead of the 2 found on the standard iPhone. Meanwhile, a report from ET News suggests all 4 new iPhones will have a display capable of boosting its refresh rate for smoother scrolling, a feature that's currently limited to the Pro models. Analyst Jeff Pu also expects the new phones to have a higher resolution 24-megapixel selfie camera, according to Macrumors. At number 9, we have iQOO Neo 10. We all know that iQOO Neo 9 was a star among gaming lovers in India. The same is expected from the iQOO Neo 10.it is likely to have the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 chipset, which is MediaTek's flagship chipset, and the most capable device in performance terms for gaming and multitasking. The screen will be a 6.78-inch FHD plus LTPS AMOLED at a 144Hz refresh rate. Talking about the camera, this device is equipped with 16MP of front-facing camera. The battery capacity is estimated to be a huge 6,100 mAh, which even beats the battery capacity of the Samsung S25 series. It is supported by advanced ultracharging technology. It is expected to be released in January 2025.